Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are fine. Today is Tuesday, 9th of June. Students of class 6, as you all know, we have started chapter number 4, MS Word 2007 Advanced Features, and we have covered one topic in our previous lecture. Today we will start new chapter, but before that we will recall what we have learned in previous topic. Our first topic was header and footer. A header or footer is text or graphics such as page number, date or computer logo or company logo that is usually printed at the top or bottom of each page in a document. A header is the text that appears at the top margin of every page, while footer is the text that appears at the bottom margin of every page. So I hope header and footer is clear to you. By clicking on the Insert tab, we will go to Header and Footer group, and there we will select either header or footer and the style where we want our header and footer to be applied. Similarly, you can close header and footer option by clicking in the Close group of the Design tab. Today we will learn about footnote and endnote. First I will explain you what is footnote and endnote and what is the difference between two, and then we will do reading from the book. Page number 44, chapter number 4. Footnote and endnote. Students, footnote is the supplement information that is inserted at the bottom of the page. A footnote is a notation at the bottom of the page in a printed document. Footnotes are usually presented in a smaller print than the normal text, and they are used for a variety of purposes. When a text has footnote, they are indicated with various symbols or subscript numbers. Footnote appears at the foot of the page. Endnotes are found at the end of the document and contain reference information about quoted material. The basic difference between footnote and endnote is simply the placement with a document. Footnotes are found at the bottom of the page and endnotes are located at the end of the document or sometimes at the end of a chapter or section. Now we will do reading from the book, page number 44, chapter number 4, class 6. Footnotes and endnotes. Footnotes and endnotes in MS Word are used for adding notes, comments, or to provide references for text in a document. Take out your pencils and underline these. In journal, footnotes are detailed comments and printed at the bottom of a page to give extra information about something that has been written on that page. So students, footnote is basically a note that provide you some extra information, some supplement about that text that you have written, that help the reader to get the information other than the text. So it's a extra or detailed comments or information given to the reader at the bottom of the page. On the other hand, the endnotes are for citation of sources and are given at the end of the document. Now, endnotes are basically used for citation. For example, you have given some reference to other books or to other writers in your text or document, then for that purpose we use endnotes. Endnotes are used to manage bibliographies and reference articles. It is produced by Thomson. Generally, it required different styles for different journals. Figure 4.5, Footnote and Endnote. As you can see here, footnote is given at the end of the document. Whereas endnote is given at the end. Footnote at the bottom and endnote at the end. A footnote or endnote has two parts: the note reference and the corresponding note text. How many parts we have? A note reference, underline this, first one is note reference and the second one is note text. Now we will see one by one what are these two. The note reference can be a number or some character referring to a specific location in the main text. These notes are separated from the main text by a separator line. As you can see in figure 4.5, where they have written this is a footnote, they have indicated with 1, and in the text they have indicated 1 also. With blue. And where they have written an endnote, they have written it with red and a mark I, as you can see here. So students, I hope you get that footnote appear at the bottom of the page and endnote comes at the end of the document. A number or symbol on the footnote or endnote matches up with a reference mark in the document. Return to your place in the document by double clicking the number or symbol at the beginning of the note, as I show you, with red or with blue. Next is how we can insert a footnote or an endnote. A few steps are followed to insert a footnote or endnote. First one is in your MS Word 2007 document, click on the position where you want a reference for a note to be added. Page number 45, step 2, click on reference tab, footnote group, insert footnote option. A footnote will be added. Figure 4.6. First you will click on reference, then you will click on footnote, and then you will click on footnote and endnote dialog box launcher in the footnote group of the insert tab to open the footnote and endnote dialog box. Figure 4.7. Now, in the dialog box, there are options where you want your footnote at the bottom of the page. Similarly, where you want your endnotes, usually given at the end of the document. What type of format you want? Is it number format or symbol? What type of numbers, Romans starting with 1 or I? And then you will click on insert. Fact file. By default, the footnotes are numbered as 1 to 3 and the endnotes as in Roman numbering. Page number 46. To create a footnote, click on the footnote option, and for the endnote, click on the endnote option in the location section. It can even be formatted. You can select the location of footnote and endnote from the respective drop-down list in the location section. You can also format the numbering and choose to apply the changes to the whole document or a particular part of it using the option in the Format and Apply Changes section respectively. Now click on Insert. So basically what you are doing is you are applying changes according to your style and your options. A note reference appears at the position where you clicked on the document. You can now add the note text and then scroll to the next position in the document where you want to insert a footnote or an endnote. To apply where you want your footnote or endnote, you have to click there so that a note reference appear at that position. Note: MS Word 2007 automatically applies the correct number format when addition, footnote or endnote are inserted in a document. If you have applied more than one footnote or endnote, so MS Word automatically insert that in a document. Now we will see on computer how we can apply that. Now students, we have opened MS Word, and in MS Word, if we want to apply footnote and endnote, first we will click on reference. By clicking on reference, you can see this footnote endnote group will open. Insert footnote or insert endnote. I have inserted one footnote C with 1 in my document represented by 1, and in the end it is indicating with 1. This is a footnote. You can add more than one footnote. Similarly, here I have inserted first endnote, and here you can write any reference as endnote in your document. I hope you have get an idea of what is footnote or endnote. Quickly I will recall. Footnote and endnotes are used to explain comments or provide reference for text in a document. Footnote and endnote consist of two parts, note reference and the corresponding note text. Footnote is the supplement information that is inserted at the bottom of the document, whereas endnote is found at the end of the document and contain reference information about given material. Practice this at home as homework.